Yo, so today we're going to be checking out some more George Carlin, and this one is Balance the Budget. So yeah, let's go ahead and just check it out.
Listen, hey, I got a lot of good ideas. Balance the stupid fucking budget. Here's another idea. I'm going to save you a whole lot of money on prisons, but at the same time, we are still going to remove from society many of our more annoying citizens.
Hell yeah.
4 groups
are
going away permanently. First group, violent criminals. Here's what you do with these Emmy Award winners. You take the entire state of Kansas. You move everybody out. You give them a couple of $100 for their inconvenience.
A couple $100?
Gotta be
not
fair.
A lot.
And then you move them out, you put a big 10-story electric fence around Kansas, and Kansas becomes a permanent prison farm for violent criminals. No parole, no police, no supplies. The only thing you give them is lethal weapons and live ammunition so they can communicate in a meaningful way.
They just leave them there. They can do what they want, but they stay there.
Cable TV.
Hell yeah, make some money off of it.
CNN.
Hell yeah.
And for a corporate sponsor, you get one of those companies that loves to smear its logo feces all over the landscape. Budweiser will jump at this shit in half a minute.
Hell yeah, they will. Just about any beer company will.
Next group, sex criminals. Completely incurable. You gotta lock them up. You could outlaw religion, and most of these sex crimes would disappear in a couple of generations. But we don't have time for rational solutions. Much easier to fence off another rectangular state. Rectangular states are cheaper to fence, saves the taxpayers money, you know?
Yeah, easier to do.
This time, Wyoming. But only for true sex offenders. We're not going to bother consenting adults who like to dress up in leather Boy Scout uniforms and smash each other in the head with ball-peen hammers while they take turns blowing their cat.
Oh, that's all very specific.
There's certainly nothing wrong with that. It's a victimless hobby. And think of how good the cat must feel.
Oh, God, I don't know about that.
No, we're only
what about furries?
Rapists and molesters. Those hopeless romantics.
Hopeless romantics.
They're so full of love, they can't help getting a little of it on you. Usually on your leg.
Yeah.
You take all these heavy-breathing fun seekers, and you stick them in Wyoming. And you let them suck, fuck, and fondle. You let them blow, chew, sniff, lick, whip, gobble, and cornhole each other.
Cornhole each other.
Their testicles are whistling, "Oh, come all ye faithful."
Oh, God, man. Poor Wyoming. It's poor fate.
Then you turn on the cameras, and you got the Sperm Channel. And don't forget our corporate sponsor. We're going to let Budweiser put little logo patches on the rapist pants right here. This pud's for you.
Oh, God.
All right. Next
Budweiser's
group,
gross, man.
drug addicts and alcoholics. Not all of them. Don't get nervous.
Not all of them.
Just the ones who are making life difficult for at least one other person.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of them.
The first offenders. People deserve a chance to clean up. Everyone will get 12 chances to clean up. 12? That's
a lot of chances.
All right. 15.
15?
That's fine, and that's it. If you can't make it in 15 tries, off you go to Colorado.
Colorado? Shit, weed's legal in Colorado these days.
Perfect place for staying loaded. Each week, all of the illegal drugs confiscated in the United States that the police and DEA don't keep for their own personal use.
Yeah, those bastards.
Will be airdropped into Colorado. And we're going to turn the Coors Brewery over to the beer-drinking assholes, and everyone can stay wasted, wired, stoned, bombed, hammered, smashed, and shit-faced round the clock on another new cable channel, Shit-Face Central. This is the real Rocky Mountain High.
I think that's already going on in Colorado. I think we kind of predicted the future here, other than, like, it being a prison.
Okay, I've saved my favorite group for last. The maniacs and crazy people.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
The ones who live out where the buses don't run. And I distinguish between maniacs and crazy people. A maniac will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo. A crazy person will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo, but he'll be wearing a Bugs Bunny suit at the time.
Bugs Bunny. My Bugs Bunny.
You can't put them all away. You know, you got to keep some of them around just for the entertainment. Like a guy who tells you the King of Sweden is using his penis as a radio transmitter to send anti-Semitic lesbian meatloaf recipes to Soupy Sales and Marvin Hamlish.
That just sounds like a solid conspiracy theory.
You want to give him his own radio show. No, the Maniac Farm will be reserved strictly for hopeless cases, like a guy who gets a big tattoo on his chest of Liza Minnelli taking a shit. You know? And he tells you if he wiggles a certain way, it looks like she's wiping her ass, you know?
Hell no.
A guy like that, you want to get him into custody as quickly as possible.
Probably.
Now, for the Maniac Farm, I think there's no question we got to go with Utah.
Utah?
Easy to fence. Easy to fence, right next to Wyoming and Colorado is right next to Kansas, and that means all 4 groups of our most amusing citizens are now in one place, except for the big fences. And I think I have another one of my really good ideas for cable TV. Gates. Small sliding gates in the fences. Think of what you've got here. Think of what you've got. So
they can all mingle?
Predators, degenerates, crackheads, and fruitcakes. 900 miles of fence separating them. Every 50 miles, you put a small sliding gate. But the gates are only 10 inches wide, and they're only open once a month for 7 seconds.
7 seconds? Shit, people are just gonna be waiting there, man.
Fuck cable. This shit has got to be on pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Because if those gates are only open 7 seconds a month, you are going to have some mighty interesting people pushing and shoving to be first online.
Damn right.
Deeply disturbed, armed, cranky lunatics on drugs. You know the ones. A lot of tattoos. A lot of teeth broken off at the gum line. The true face of America.
Hell yeah, America.
Gates, a few of the more aggressive ones are going to get through. The creme de la creme. The alphas. They're going to get through, they're going to find each other, and they're going to crossbreed. And pretty soon you have a melting pot. Child killers, corpse fuckers, drug zombies, and full-blown wackaloons. Wandering the landscape in search of truth and fun.
How do they get food? Now. I guess they just got to go back to hunting and shit, right?
Everyone will have guns, everyone will have drugs, and no one will be in charge. Just like now. But at least we'll have a balanced budget.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, that one was good. That one's probably my favorite one that we've done. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that one was great. George Carlin definitely went hard as hell on that one. I would definitely watch that show though. If it existed, I'd watch the hell out of that. But dude, he straight up like predicted the future on Colorado. I mean, Colorado, I know multiple people who went there to like just smoke weed, or like, you know, like move there just so they could smoke weed. And I mean, there's plenty of other states that have like legal weed these days, but they all go to Colorado for some reason. I guess because Colorado is one of the first. I've also heard Colorado is like a kind of a nice state as far as like, you know, nature. Like it's a pretty state. Yeah, dude, this one just straight up just showcased how wacky George Carlin's mind is. Like, you gotta be a little bonkers to come up with this kind of shit, dude. Like, he straight up maniacal genius, kind of. But yeah, we're gonna call it here for this one. If you like the video, hit the like button. Definitely helps the channel out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe. And also, if you have anything to recommend for me to check out, react to, anything like that, leave all that down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.